Hey, this is Carrie from Wrap Your Head Around Silks. This is the Expecting Aerials podcast with the Digital Podcast Network. How's it going, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in. I thank you, the worldwide aerialist family, for listening and keeping this podcast alive. This is the summer of 2026. We are in our 6th season and have a lot of great stuff coming up. Number one, coming into Houston in July. We're doing the Texas Aerial Gathering here in San Antonio in August. I'm hitting Dallas Circus Center December 5th and 6th, and then NECA, the New England Center for Circus Arts, in January again. If you are wanting to do an online course with me, I have aerial rehab, a comprehensive beginner to intermediate course, and a free mini course in case you want to just check out my style. Go to my website for that. Go to the show notes for all those links. And I'm so excited to be here, you guys. Let's get started. How are you?
Hello, I'm surviving.
Oh my God, you're surviving. Where are you in this right now? How many months postpartum?
Almost 5.
Almost 5. Okay. Listeners, we have Ruth back, and she had her child. And we've been trying to schedule this, but my life's a mess. Her life's a mess. Ruth, if you would introduce yourself to the audience really quick and remind us what type of baby you got, and we're gonna. I want to know the blow by blow on the situation.
Oh, there's a lot to share. I feel like.
Okay, yes, please. Let's start somewhere. I'm not sure where we should start, but let's just have you reintroduce yourself.
Ruth, 5 months postpartum. I'm an aerialist with, or I used to teach, but I've been taking a break because of the baby, but I am just starting to get back to things again. I'm based in Kyle, Texas, and I am also working on trying to open an aerial studio, Elysian Aerial Arts in Kyle, and I am just about starting to get back to doing that type of stuff too, so...
I was going to ask you, your doors are not open right now.
They are not.
Right?
I just had a pop-up workshop actually last weekend or 2 weekends ago at a yoga studio here in town. And that went well.
Okay.
But other than that, I'm just about to start going back to teaching too. But we don't.
Are you going to go back to other studios, or are you going to go back to your old jobs?
Yeah. There's like a new studio in New Braunfels that I'm going to start trying to teach at. And then I'll probably go back to Sky Candy. And it's all just going to be like 1 or 2 classes at each studio until.
Well, I see that you're also hosting one of the co-hosts for the TAG, which is the Texas Aerial Gathering. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, I just asked Winnie if I could join and help out at all, and she's like, yeah.
Perfect.
And so I've been just helping out with whatever they need.
Yeah, it should be fun.
And then I will be there too in August, hopefully, and take a couple of workshops and learn some things.
I'm very lucky that it is based in San Antonio, because then I'd have to travel, which I don't necessarily want to do. It's nice to be at home.
Yeah,
it's nice
that is nice. And I did the drive recently, and it's only like an hour for me to get to San Antonio, so it's not
okay.
Not too
I love
bad.
this. Yeah. So Ruth is part of our Texas group over here. Okay. So can you start with how you went into labor?
Yes.
Okay. What happened?
So I was watching Love is Blind reality TV.
Of course you were.
Way too late at night until like midnight. I go and lay in bed, and not even for 10 minutes after laying in bed, my water breaks.
Now, is it like a gush?
It's just like like a swoosh all over the bed, and I'm like, babe, I turn over, I'm like, babe, he's sleeping, and I'm like, I think my water just broke. And then...
Was it on your due date before or after?
It was the day before my due date.
It's a day before a day. Okay, right.
Yes. So I was like, good
Good
job,
job,
baby,
baby.
because I did not want to keep you in here for
Mm-hmm.
any longer than my
Mm-hmm.
due date.
Yep.
So she came a day early,
Okay, so
which
your
is
water
great.
breaks.
Very nice for
What's
me.
next? Are you one of these people who wants to stay home to labor a little bit? Are you straight to the hospital?
Yes. So I have a doula, and she's incredible. So we called her first, and she was like, just rest, stay at home. Nothing's going to happen for a while. So obviously, we try our best to. I didn't get any sleep at all. I tried to lay down. I was laying in bed. I couldn't sleep. Garrett tried to lay in bed and sleep too, and both couldn't.
Is it because your brain was going too much, or was it because you were actually feeling contractions already?
It's because my brain was racing, like, oh my God, what's going to happen
Mm-hmm.
next?
Okay. Okay.
So I was trying to sleep, but I couldn't. And then at around 6 in the morning is probably when I was starting to get like the like period pain
Okay.
contractions. So that was the start of that. And then your doula like basically coaches you to like what's happening with your body and like what you should be doing, how to breathe and stuff. And like once your contractions get to the point where you want to go to the hospital, that's when like you basically call it. So I think it's like, I can't remember now. I think it's 5 minutes
Okay. All right.
apart, 1 minute long, the contractions,
Okay.
something like that. I can't recall anymore, but I got to that point and I was really feeling it. And my dog was also freaking out too from all the pain I was
Oh.
in. Um, and I was just like laying in bed, trying to breathe through the contractions, trying to last for as long as I can because I wanted to go the unmedicated route. So that's why I also had the
Okay.
doula. And so I basically got to the point where I was like, if I don't go to the hospital now, like, I don't think that I can even make it to the hospital. So we pack everything up. I get in the car. We drive to the hospital and get there at around 9 in the morning,
Okay.
I think is about the time. And all this is like a blur to me. I'm like trying to reflect back on it. I'm like trying to think through what happened. Um, and then they admit me into the hospital and they're basically like, you're in triage right now, so we're gonna check you.
Why the word
And
triage?
if it's, I don't know, because they send people home,
Oh,
I
if
guess,
you're
if you're
not,
like that
okay,
far
got it,
enough
got it.
along. Yeah. So I was like, they put me in triage. And I was like laying down and like having contractions. And the nurse checks me and she's like, oh, dang, you're definitely staying at the hospital. And she's like, you should call your doula here. I think that was at that point when they checked me, I think I was at like 7 centimeters
Okay, there you
dilated.
go. That sounds like a really
Yeah.
like it's progressing.
Yeah. Yeah. She was basically like, yeah, you should actually call your doula over here now. Um, and so my doula gets here, and then I have an awesome labor and delivery nurse, and I'm basically just moving around in the delivering room until I can get all the way to the 10 centimeters
Yes.
dilation. So I did like a whole bunch of different post labor positions. And at one point, my doula set up like a bunch of like galaxy lighting in the
Oh.
bathroom to make the bathroom not like a hospital bathroom, you know? And I was like sitting on the toilet, like facing the wall. And that like really helped me to move along.
Mm.
And I would say from like 9 in the morning till like 2 p.m. I was doing all that, like moving different positions, sitting on the toilet until I could get all the way to full dilation. And at that point, then I could start pushing.
Okay. So it was about 12
So
hours ish.
yeah, so far so that was that. I was like cruising along basically. I was in a lot of pain. But I was moving along and I got to the point where I could actually push. And then once I got there, that's when things started to stop.
Oh, okay. Like she wasn't moving down into your vaginal canal. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So I basically got stuck in the pushing phase for 3 hours.
Oh.
And yeah, I think it was like, and all like this 3 hour point mark too is like a little bit blurry to me, but basically my OB, oh, and also initially it was going to be a different OB because my OB was on call the night before, but she happened to be in the clinic and the hospital contacted her and told her that I was at the hospital, like almost ready to deliver my baby. So my OB comes into the room and I was like hallucinating at this point. And she was like, "Yeah, I can deliver your baby." And I was like, "Oh my God, this is amazing." So I didn't have to end up with a doctor that I didn't really know. And so yeah, I was in the pushing phase. Probably around halfway through, my OB was like, her head is basically lodged in your pelvis in like not an ideal position. And she was like, "So here are your options." She was like, and also at this point too, I was exhausted. Yes. And so she was like, my contractions were slowing down because my body was exhausted at this point. And so she was like, "We can put you on Pitocin." And then she was like, "I can also reach in and turn your baby's head." And so we did both of those things. And after doing that, both things helped. My contractions started coming way faster. And then the head moving seemed to start the process of pushing her down. But then it was still like a whole another hour or two of pushing until she fully came out. And I basically like burst the capillaries in my face.
Oh my God.
My face was purple.
And you did this. Yeah, did you ever get an epidural?
No, I did not.
How?
Yeah, the nurses after the fact, they were like, "So I heard you pushed for 3 hours without an epidural." And I was like,
because you felt like you were just already there, you might as well just keep on going.
Yeah, I was just like, I just need to get this baby out of me. Like, I can't tolerate anything else.
So what was the worst pain? Was it when she couldn't come out, or was it when she actually came out?
It was when she wouldn't come out, I would say. I think it was just like the process of like trying to get her out for 3 hours was the most.
Well, because your pelvis is just like stretching the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God, girl.
But, and then I was having like at the very end, I was just like, I just need to get her out, or like I can't take anymore.
Okay, back up. Looking back. And if you were to give advice to other people who want to do natural birth, would you say, yes, it was worth it? Or no, not so much?
I mean, I don't have anything to compare it to is the thing. But what I can say is I feel like my healing process after, and also probably because of like the way that I did my healing process after, like I feel like I recovered pretty well.
And how did you do your healing process afterwards?
I did like the Chinese tradition where you like don't leave the house for like 6 weeks.
Oh, okay. Where you're really resting. And you had your mom there?
Yeah, my mom was cooking like these broths and like, they have like certain herbs and things that you eat postpartum. Okay. She was like cooking all that stuff for me. And so I think that all of that together combined with the like, I think it has more to do probably with like, for the most part, I wanted to go unmedicated and I was able to go that route.
Yeah. Yeah. You did what you intended, which gives you peace.
I think is what helped me with my healing too. after
Yeah,
the
I love
fact.
that. Yeah, it's what you intended to do, and there's a feeling of gratification after that because it's what you
Yeah.
had set out.
Yeah.
I'm so
It
impressed.
was, well, I was like, after that, now I'm like, okay, now I can't complain about anything else because that is hands down the worst
No, of
pain that I
course you
have
can.
ever
You
felt in my
literally
life.
have you literally have license to complain about anything you want, I think. Especially to your husband. 100% to him.
Oh yeah, 100% to him.
Oh my god, I keep on telling people that there are two camps of women in our population. There's you and there's me.
Mhm.
There's nothing in between. There's the people who are hell bent on not feeling 1 ounce of pain and give me the drugs, and there's the people who are hell bent on doing it natural. If there is anybody in the margin, I've not met them after all these years.
What is
There
the
is
middle
no middle
ground, though? What is?
when it comes to somebody's intentions and wants and needs, it's always
Mhm.
one or the other. They're like squarely in a camp. They're not like, oh, I could, because I think if you're gonna do like non-medicated, you have to be that committed to it.
Yeah.
You can't like wishy-washy want one or the other if you're gonna do that because it is so hard. Like I'm thinking of like
Well,
anything that I've gone through pain-wise with zero pain meds. Like I would always ask for the pain med. But there has to be a good reason. Like I'm sure if you got hurt in other ways. Right.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I've talked to I talked to this other girl who also went and medicated, and she was like, "Yeah, I went in at like 7 in the morning and I was out by noon."
I know everybody's body's so different, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about postpartum. So you have the baby, proud of yourself. And how is this baby sleeping? Is this baby a sleeper or not a sleeper? Because that is the number one describer of your entire postpartum experience.
So in the beginning, no one prepares you, I feel like, for the sleep and for how much the sleep affects you and how much breastfeeding
Okay, so you decided you wanted to
takes
breastfeed.
totally. Yes, I did. I am breastfeeding. And then sleep wise in the beginning was really challenging. But we got very lucky, and one of Garrett's coworkers, who's a mom, actually told him about this book that's called it's called 12 Hours of Sleep. 12 Hours of Sleep by 12 Weeks. And I used this book, and although she didn't make it to 12 hours of sleep by 12 weeks, we are at almost 5 months, and she started sleeping through the night 2 weeks ago.
Okay. Now, what is the thing in that book that did it, you think?
It's just like a method of tracking how much they eat daily.
Okay.
And then you figure out what their pattern is, and then like what their overnight pattern is. And so she was like, at first she was waking like every 1 to 2 hours, but then as they get older and their stomachs can hold more food, she got to the point where she was waking like 2 times a night, right? Pretty consistently. And then from there, at each of those feedings, you track how much they're drinking, and then like you start to decrease that amount over time. And then eventually you reduce it so much that they don't even need that amount of food at that time.
So you are decreasing the amount of food that they eat right before bed?
No, for the overnight times.
Oh, I see. So they don't wake up for milk in the middle of the night because they don't need it.
Yeah. So like, for example, if she was waking up at like 2 a.m. and like you track that she's drinking like 3 ounces, then every couple of days you reduce that 3 ounces to 2.5 ounces, then to 2 ounces until it's like basically none. And then she doesn't need to wake up to eat that amount anymore. But then you increase what amount you feed like in the daytime. So let's say like right before she goes to sleep, you can feed her an extra ounce. So that ounce that you reduced overnight, you add to the ounce that she's eating.
Oh, goodness. This is so smart. What's this book again?
It's called 12 Hours of Sleep by 12 Weeks.
Of sleep by 12 weeks. Okay.
Yeah. And it's honestly, it's a lot of work to track it, but
yes,
it's worth it if you want to get that sleep.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, not having good sleep, it is the determining factor of your entire experience.
Yeah.
And I did not. I really struggled, so I had a really hard time.
When did Bean start sleeping through the night?
Well, the issue was that I was having postpartum anxiety disorder. Disorder, is that the word?
Mm-hmm.
And the thing I was so stressed about was SIDS. Sleep. What is it called?
Sudden infant death
syndrome. And I didn't want to co-sleep with my baby because of that, because I was really stressed out about that, because I have anxiety anyway.
Like co-sleep as in like sleep in the same bed as her? Or
Correct.
Okay.
I had never planned to do that because I had heard from all the doctors and blah, blah. And I was anxious. So when I'm anxious, then it goes like, it's even worse in my head. Like, it's even worse. But the problem is my kid wouldn't sleep at all without me or her father. She would not sleep, like a big fat 0.
Dang.
So,
like,
yeah.
For how long?
Ask her. We can pull her in right now, and she's ever slept without us.
Oh, so she's still sleeping with you guys.
She's still in our bed with us, and I enjoy it. But we're talking since the moment she came out of me.
Oh my god.
To today, she will not sleep without her skin touching me.
See, every baby is so different. That's
I know.
So crazy.
So, as I get into this process, it gets easier because of a million reasons. But the coupling of me being so anxious about SIDS and a child who would not sleep without me, it just, like, there was no answers on the internet. The answers on the internet were like, well, you're just putting yourself at huge risk and good luck.
So yours wasn't a feeding problem. It was just a not being able to sleep without you without being next
and then
to the
me
problem.
being just so nervous about something happening but then after a while, if nobody's sleeping, your danger.
Yeah, because you can't function.
Right. It just goes up. Like I was once bouncing her on like a physio ball. I almost completely just fell, like in the middle of the night.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. One night I felt like I was going to die because I was bouncing her. She'd go to sleep. I laid her down, like the slowest you could possibly lay down an object. And she would wake up right. She would wake up right again. And I was at the point of hallucination.
Oh my God.
I would like go back to bouncing her because I was so scared to lay. But really, I should have. The safer thing was to just have laid down with her. So yeah,
that's crazy.
Anyways, Ruth, I swear. I mean, I'm glad this is my podcast because I always bring it right back to me, even if my baby is 6 years postpartum, almost 7 now. Okay, Ruth. Breastfeeding. What was hard about it? What's hard about it?
First of all, the baby being constantly on the boob at the beginning is a lot. Just like this little human is eating constantly.
Yeah.
And then it just like, it doesn't matter what you choose to do. It's just a lot of work. Like if you do like pumping too,
you're washing all the shit. Yeah.
Then there's just a ton of stuff to watch. Like it's just a lot of extra work that I was not prepared for.
Well, and also like forgetting things. Like I would like at the time, me and my partner didn't live together yet, so I would go to his house and forget my pump, and I would be pumping manually, and just little things that you're just like. Yeah, and it's like this is hard.
Yeah, and if you wait too long, then like your boobs hurt, and then like, yeah, just there's just a lot that goes with it that I feel like I didn't know beforehand.
Yeah. And, we're all smart individuals who have, we have our Google. There's nothing you can do to be as ready as you need to be. That's what I always come to. It's just,
yeah, you just got to go through it.
You just got to go through it. So you have to choreograph your life around a baby. Like, for example, us scheduling this. So what is your schedule?
Well, right now, she's still taking about like 4 naps a day.
Okay. Like micro naps?
Yeah, it varies. Like it can be from like 30 minutes to an hour to an hour and a half is usually probably the max it'll go to. So basically my life revolves around right now keeping her on that strict feeding schedule so that she doesn't have to eat overnight. Making sure that she doesn't stay awake past that 2-hour mark because then she'll be overtired. And then just fitting in being able to shower, being able to eat, maybe being able to get a little bit of work done in between those moments.
So how many hours at night are you getting right now?
You can go from 7 p.m. to like 6:40, almost 7 a.m. So almost that 12 hours.
Okay, so are you trying to fall asleep by like 8 o'clock?
No, I go to bed probably right now like 9.
Okay, that's 8 hours.
Yeah,
though.
so I'm getting my full 8 now, which is amazing.
Ooh, girl.
It's life-changing.
I'm so happy for you.
It's like I did.
No, it makes you feel like you're a human.
I didn't realize how much it affects you. Like at the beginning, when you're waking up every 2 to 3 hours, it really does some damage. Like it's crazy how you adapt to it, but it still is not.
No, you're like a vampire. You're like complete vampire. I mean, there was 18 months straight that I didn't sleep for 8 hours.
Crazy.
And I think that I became a crazy individual. Even now, because 7 years old of my kid, and I am also in full menopause.
Oh man! So
now I'm not sleeping because of that. Mm-hmm. So this is so fun.
At the very beginning, when I was like looking up this whole sleep thing, because I was like freaking out about being able to sleep again. I was reading like they said something about like it takes 3 years at least to recover from the sleep deprivation that you get from having a baby. And I was like, oh damn.
It's messed up, man. It really is.
I was like, I should not be looking up how long it takes to recover from sleep deprivation at 2 a.m. when I can't sleep because of my
probably
baby.
Not. Okay, Ruth, do you have any advice for women out there?
Advice postpartum or advice in life in general?
Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah.
I would say it's freaking hard, but
maybe get this book.
That book
I think
worked
it's a good
for me,
piece of advice.
But I get that every baby is also different. So, but 12 hours of sleep by 12 weeks, highly recommend. My baby, for my baby, it happened more like at 18 weeks, but we still got there.
Okay.
Get your sleep while you can.
It's hard though when do you try to take naps in the day?
Sometimes it depends on how tired I am.
Girl, I'm trying to take a nap right after this. Are you kidding me? Like,
yeah, it depends on how tired I am.
I'm still trying to take a nap. I'm still tired.
You're always napping.
And then when it comes to the studio, does it feel like, I mean, me listening to you, it would be hard to imagine having enough energy or time to open your doors anytime soon, because this stuff is all encompassing.
Yeah. the mom being mom right now is primary focus for sure, but I'm just like, as I can, slowly doing things and getting back to things as I can so that I'm not, completely consumed. And I also have, other things that I can kind of work towards.
Are you training already?
When I have time.
Okay,
So I've
yes.
gotten in the air probably like 2 to 3 times.
2 to 3 times?
Like
Okay.
so far and in training. And then I've been doing like handstands at home and stuff.
Okay.
And that's kind of where my training's been at. I also think that the mom brain like drastically increased after postpartum.
The fog.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Like people would talk to me about like pregnancy brain, and I feel like I didn't like experience too much of that. And then like postpartum, it just like the brain just took like a nosedive.
Yeah. Well, then the brain fog and then the sleep deprivation go hand in hand.
Yes.
So
definitely.
There's that. Ruth, how old are you today?
29.
You're 29 years old. Okay. That's a great age to have a baby. It's still in the range where your body actually kind of wants to do it.
Yeah, maybe that's why my experience in healing worked out pretty well.
Yeah, I think so. Like every time I talk to somebody on this podcast who is younger than 30 and then younger than 25, it's like, oh, it was good. Let's do this again.
Well, I wouldn't say it was good, but
No. I'm saying under 25. I'm saying under 25. Yeah. Like I think the age makes a huge difference. But the problem is in society, we're not necessarily ready at 25 to have that lifestyle. So it's a problem. Do you feel like you were young? Do you feel like you're a young mom, or do you feel like, oh man, I should have done this earlier?
I feel like I did it at a good time.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I feel like like I would have liked to be a bit older, but I feel like it happened at a good time.
Like you wish there's things that you'd like to do that would make it easier if it was just you. Yeah.
Yeah. But I still feel like, it's all just going to be a balancing act from now on. So
yeah,
I think it was a good time to do it.
Yeah. Welcome to the other side, Ruth.
I know. It's funny because my husband and I, we laugh about like, there's just this like mom's club that exists that we weren't aware of before. But like we traveled to his cousin's wedding recently.
Mm-hmm.
And it was my first time traveling with baby. And we were at the airport and Rebel's like crying. And then there's this other mom on the side waiting to board as well with us. And like, she's got these 2 little kiddos with her. And she just like looks over at me and she's like, you got this. Don't worry about the haters. And I'm just like, yeah, you got this too, Mom.
Well, also the dickheads on the airplane that are mad that babies are crying, they're usually men.
Yeah.
And
probably childless
men, because you just don't like, anytime I've seen a parent, I just feel bad. Mm-hmm. You're just like, you can't control that. If you think you can control that, you're crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Especially if a baby gets like an earache or something on the plane.
Mm-hmm.
How are you supposed to like teach an infant how to clear their ears? You can't. They're just in pain, and poor thing, So, oh my God. Is there anything else you'd like to tell the listeners, Ruth?
I mean, for anyone that is preparing to become a mom, buckle in. You're in for a ride.
Yeah, and you just can't expect. You just don't know what to expect. Even if you had another kid, totally different experience.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if you notice that my child has been quiet for a little too long.
Yeah, Bean seems to be very quiet.
A little worrisome. She's on the phone with her friend. She's FaceTiming her little girlfriend, her little bestie.
Okay.
And okay, now I hear her again. She's screaming now again. But sometimes when they're too quiet, I'm just like, what are they up to?
What are they whispering
this is
about?
Not good.
That's cute though, that they're on a little phone call together.
Yeah, it's cute. Listeners, I'm going to give you guys an update. I'll probably give like the big update on Artist Entrepreneur because these stories are more meant for my guests than me whining and bitching about my life. I'll save it for the Artist Entrepreneur. You guys can find out my check in there. But Ruth, thank you for coming on and giving us the blow by blow. I really appreciate you.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me again. I will see you soon.
All right, my friends, thank you so much for joining us. And thank you to my guests for carving out the time to be with me. If you would give me a review and smash that 5 stars, it really, really makes a huge difference in other people being able to find this podcast organically. So I thank you for that. Go to my show notes if you want to check the links out for anything, or if you'd like to sign up for any of my workshops coming up. I really appreciate you. If you'd like to be on this podcast, please DM me at CarrieWee1 on Instagram. I would love to highlight your story on this podcast. I want to get as many diverse stories as possible. All right, my friends, over and out. This is the Expecting Aerialist podcast, now with the Digitent Network.